Hey guys, it's been a while since I posted anything as usual. Been too lazy, but I'm just gonna do a bit of a shop update here. Have a lot going on. Got a couple riding videos I haven't posted yet. Haven't been able to ride for a while, so I've been kind of just working on my bike and making it look nice for now because I got nothing better to do. Summer's over basically. School starts tomorrow for us, so probably weekend riding now, but not as much fun. This is a new shop project. So I bought these 1980 kx175. It's getting there. We've done a lot to it. I've been working pretty hard. I'm trying to clean as much of it up as I can. We cleaned up the swing arm. We actually painted it because it was rusted all the way almost through. So we wire wheeled it until we didn't see rust. And then I made him buy that Unitrack sticker, made in 1980. And so we're gonna polish the rims up, and I had to paint the plastics because they were so worn out, and they had stickers going all down here. And the green on here was so new compared to that, so I'm thinking somewhere maybe 1985 or somewhere, and the bike wasn't that old. Someone decided to put stickers, and they were going all along here, all in the middle, and all on the other side, and they were on the back too. And even right here, it still had the original 175 sticker, but it was all faded and it was almost gone. So, pretty much going to polish up what we can. I don't have the motor at my house right now. It's at my other buddy's house, but he is going to build the motor, so that's pretty much done. The headlight, we might just go with the kx125 number plate because it's easier than buying a $78 used headlight that looks just as bad as ours. He doesn't have $300 to blow off on that. The seat cover's got a few tears, but it looks pretty nice for some armor all. That's all. The tank I sanded down and kind of refinished with some gloss. It looks pretty good. That's my 250 stuff up here. There's the engine put together almost all the way. I needed a new nut for here because the old one was stripped out because the dumbass that had the bike before me had no idea what he was doing. But this is pretty good. It's in good shape for pretty clean, I guess. This is wheel and tire brake dust cleaner. And we bought this from a dollar store, and it is by far the best stuff I've ever used for degreaser. Almost as good as Grease Lightning, but for a dollar bottle, you can't go wrong. Here's the piston out of the KDX. It fits in my 250 cylinder. It's kind of funny. Same exact bore. It's hard to believe, but it's literally a 175 with the 250 bore. Old pistons and crap from other bikes. But yeah, my workbench is a mess as usual. Too much going on. So this is my brother's 07 kx110. It's a pretty fun bike. It's fun to just trash around on. It takes a beating and it never dies because it's a little 4-stroke. I'm not a 4-stroke fan, but I have fun with this thing, so it runs good. And that's pretty much it with that one. Here's my baby, my 125. Been working on it. As you can see, I polished the pipe as about best I could. I gotta get some higher grit sandpaper so I could make it look like a FMF pipe until I actually get one. I mean, that one was all rusty and looked like crap and smashed up. So I did that just to make it look as better as I can. You know what I mean? It's not gonna look new until I get a new pipe, which I'm planning on. I'm planning on getting new graphics. You decide if I should get just shrouds that say the Kawasaki or KX, or if I should get monster graphics and cover the whole thing again. Because I like the green, but I also did kind of like the full kit that covered the rear and front fender. And I also polished my fork tubes, and I polished my rim, the front rim. I just kind of cleaned up my plastics on the front. I didn't really get to do anything else yet. That's my buddy's 06 rm250. His other bike was stolen out of his driveway right next to it, so me and my dad went and picked it up for him. I'm not going to explain his bike because I'd rather give him his own views on his bike. Go to D34TH082. It's a stupid name, but that's what it is. Probably, if you go to my channel, you can see some of his videos on mine. His bike is real nice too. And then the only other thing I got going on right now, besides my KTM in the basement, which I really got to show you guys because I haven't worked on it in about 3 months now. It's been so long, no parts. But here's my kx250. It looks okay. It's the same year as my 125. They're both 2001s. I cleaned up the swing arm. The plastics are gonna go. I'm gonna get new plastics. I painted my frame metallic silver. I'm gonna polish the rims at some point. The hubs I cleaned as best I could. All the wheel bearings are new. The sprocket needs to be replaced at some point, but I'll be able to ride it for a little bit as I get used to this bike. It's pretty clean for what it is. I mean, the shrouds don't even attach right now because I gotta fix them. I got a lot to do still. I just need a new piston and that little bolt I showed you guys, and then it'll be good to go. I've got a few minor little projects to do with it after that. You know, plastics. I'm gonna get graphics once I get new plastics. What else? What else does this bike have? So it's gonna have a Wiseco piston. This crank, it's a Pro X connecting rod. I don't remember if it's a Pro X crank or not. Ken O'Connor didn't tell me, but I know it's a Pro X. Is it Pro X? Pro X, yep. What else do I have for this bike that I could show you guys? I don't know, it'll be a pretty nice bike. It looks a little rough still, even though it's been worked on, but it's pretty clean for what it is. I mean, the plastics need to go. As soon as I get the $150, I'll do that, and I'll buy a new graphics for it. But this is a shop update. Soon I'll make a video of my KTM, even though it hasn't been moved along in a long time. This 1980 should be done. Well, he needs a new crank rebuild, like my 250 did, and he needs the electrical, because the old one was welded underneath the frame right here. And that obviously is not right. They would never weld electrical to a dirt bike from the factory, because if you ever had to take it off for any reason at all, they just couldn't do that. So he needs that, and then he just needs a new piston, because the old one would still fit fine in his cylinder, but it's got sharp pitting in the top, and it's also very, very worn out and scored on the sides, as you can see. You can see the light scoring. It doesn't look that bad, but the rings are worn out too, so it's not worth keeping when you could just spend $80 and get a new one. This is actually a Wiseco piston too. It's kind of cool that you can see a little Wiseco symbol there. This is probably from 25 years ago for all we know. What else do I have going on? I'll just show you guys again. This bike, my 250, has an FMF fatty pipe. It has an FMF shorty silencer. And this thing is going to be sick. I'm excited to finish it. I've got a little bit more I got to do, like I keep telling you. So I'm probably going to keep polishing parts on this thing and just make it look nice, because I'm not going to be able to ride for the next weekend due to my buddy's snap throttle cable. Stolen YZ125, his 85 that I sold him a long time ago, got stolen. So he can't ride that either. My other buddy's rm125 he can't ride due to issues with his neighbor. And my other buddy's rm125 blew up. So all my friends are out of their bikes right now, and I mean, I could ride with my brother, but he's too little to go by ourselves, and my dad doesn't have a bike right now. My dad's actually looking at dirt bikes again, because that KDX, as soon as I finish it, that'll be gone. The RM, my buddy doesn't really want to get rid of it, or he doesn't want to keep it here, but I keep trying to tell him to, because it's better in a garage than keeping it locked up outside. But if he ends up taking it, I mean, we'll have room. I'm planning on putting them in the basement this year for the first time anyways, because that way I don't have to worry about them getting stolen. Because everyone I know guys that have had CRF. I know one buddy of mine that had two CRF 450s, an 08 and a 2011, back in 2011 when it was brand new. They both got stolen, and his son's 65. My buddy's YZ125 got stolen out of his backyard, and another one of my buddies, he had two 2009 KTM 200s. Those got stolen out of his basement. But my basement is hard to get them out of. You got to go through the hatchway back there. So, I don't know. This is a long video. Sorry for that, but I'll show you the bikes, show you what's going on with them. And I'll probably post the riding video right as soon as I post this one, just to let you guys see them. It's I got the cable snapping on video. We had to ride it all the way back with that, so that was fun. And yeah, I'll just show you them one more time. Dirt bikes. I got 5 of them in my garage right now. And my dad's looking at a kx125. I'm trying to get him to buy a 98 that I found for $900. It has a Pro Circuit platinum pipe with the R304 shorty. And it's a pretty nice bike with new plastics, but he doesn't like the older body style. And he's looking at newer ones that are way too expensive, so. Because again, the newest you can get is an 05, mine's an 01, so I don't know. I don't really care what he gets because we can ride again, and I'm trying to just get him to finish my 250. But my parts should be here soon, and then I just gotta get new plastics for this bike. But that's it for this, and I'll have to post some more videos soon. School's starting tomorrow, like I said, so I've got nothing better to do than post some videos. So, well, I'll see you guys later.